In Anaheim, the city council consists of 5 people, 4 council members, and 1 mayor, who are elected at large. That means that each council person can live anywhere in the city, and they are voted on by all the voters in the city. They could all live over here, or they could all live over here. It's highly unusual for a city of Anaheim's size to use this at-large system. Anaheim is the largest city in California to elect its council members at large instead of using a district system. In a district system, different districts are established within the city, and each district is represented by their own council member at City Hall. Each district votes on their own representative. In the United States, we believe in the principle of representation. We empower our elected officials to make decisions and create laws and policies for us. While our democracy holds that the majority's votes direct our nation's policy and choose our leader, we also believe that significant minority voices deserve inclusion and representation as well. For example, even though California is one of the most Democratic-leaning states in the nation, conservative voters in Orange County can elect Republican representatives to speak for them in Congress. How does this relate to district elections in Anaheim? Consider a hypothetical city where 60% of voters consistently vote for candidates who promote one type of policy. We'll call them A candidates. And the remaining 40% of voters consistently prefer candidates who promote a different type of policy, B candidates. When it comes to election time, 60% of voters will vote for A candidates, 40% will vote for B candidates. But in the at-large system, all seats will be won by A candidates, even though 40% of voters support B candidates and B policies. The majority of the population, A voters, receive not just the majority of representation, but the entirety of it. B voters are completely left out of government. They have no one to represent them at City Hall. Opponents of district elections like to claim that right now, you as a voter have 5 representatives who represent you, but with districts, you'll only have 1. Although their grasp of arithmetic is certainly strong, their understanding of representative democracy is limited. In reality, if you don't vote with the majority, then you have 0 council members who represent you. None. No representation in your own government. Take a moment and imagine how this would work if all of America used the at-large system. In the past 6 years, every single representative would be a Democrat. For the 8 years before that, every single representative would be a Republican. There would be no compromise, no balance between conservative and progressive interests. Not only is this lack of representation unfair to the voters who fall in the minority, it's bad democracy and bad governance to promote a system where up to 49% of the population could go entirely unrepresented by their own government. For a city as large and diverse as Anaheim, an at-large system is the wrong way to elect council members. What can we do about our broken system? Fix it with districts. In a district system, each neighborhood gets to choose their own city council person. Vote yes on Measure L to give Anaheim the fair representation that it needs to be a strong, healthy democracy.